Hello, this is Austin Schindlacker, known as Austech, hopefully, and this is another nature update video. Yeah. Before I get started, I'm gonna change my date and time because right now it's pretty dark outside, and I don't want it to be dark in my game because it's hard to see and it'll be hard to explain. So now that that's changed, let's get started. So, in my latest video, I showed off the crafting system and ability to jump to other worlds. But people told me that's cool and all, but there's not a lot to do. And I couldn't disagree on that. So this update, there's NPCs. Someone asked about quests, and I thought about it, and it seemed like a good idea. So there's quests, and there's just stuff to actually do. There's more goals. So I'm gonna get into that, and let me move my cat. He's on my keyboard. Sorry about that. Good cat. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna tackle is the NPCs. Instead of, as Effect said, the guy that commented, pulling shops out of your ass, now there's actually people to talk to. So let's find a guy. Um, okay. The red people are the people that will craft tools for you if you have the materials, of course. And this guy, well, he's a quest guy. Uh, Dang. Here's a normal guy. Okay. He has some stuff to sell. Um, this is a guy that sells tools, and I already have a shovel because the quest guy wanted me to do something for him. Let's see what he wants. Hmm. My screen is too small. Embarrassing. But apparently he wanted to open up a shop for fossils, but he can't find any, and he wants me to help. So I need to. So he gave me a shovel, and he wants me to find some fossils for him. So let's do it. I just equipped my shovel, and oh, I got lucky. I dug up some iron. Okay, there's one. Hmm. Well, there's another X. Stone. Eh. So, while I'm going to be looking for fossils, let me just explain to you how this stuff works. Or you know what? Hang on. I'm going to do that quest, but I'll still explain how quest works. Basically, every NPC is a player, just like you. But the NPCs have AI toggled, which will move around. But every player has a reference to, or has a variable for a quest. And by default, it's set to null, so there's no quest. But some of them, chosen by random, have certain quests. And that's how it works. And the main game state checks if you collide with any of these people, and it'll turn in the quest when you collide. And depending on the depending on what that player has when you turn it into them, it'll either complete it and return true or complete it and return false. So I have no, not him, this guy. I have 10 flowers for him, so I'm gonna give him some flowers. Oh, okay. And there we go. And he gave me $500 for that job, and he planted his little garden right there. And I'm gonna be a dick, and I'm gonna take his stuff that he just planted, and just to make matters worse, I'm gonna sell it to him. How's that for your garden? So that fossil quest is pretty hard to do. I'll try to do it as I walk along. Now, these areas in the desert area, or this stuff in the desert area, are new, and I'm going to explain them real quick. People said, or told me, that it's weird how you find materials by digging them up, and once again, I couldn't agree less. So, I added mineable rocks. and a new tool, the pickaxe. So I'm gonna find a guy that sells tools. Oh wow, I just got lucky. I'm gonna buy 3 pickaxes, and I'm gonna explain how this stuff works. Let me just equip that, and each pickaxe has a certain amount of hits, just like the shovel. And every mineable rock, which is what I'm hitting currently, has a damage meter. And when you use a pickaxe, it'll apply damage to that rock and will take up a turn for the pickaxe. When you do enough damage to a rock, it'll spit out uh, a mineral, something to refine with, and that damage will reset to 0. So if you have a better pickaxe, you can do more damage and have more turns, just like the shovel. So I currently have the standard pickaxe, so I should start with stone in mine. And it's taking quite a bit of time, and I just broke 2 pickaxes just to get 5 stone. 2 standard pickaxes, excuse me. And let me just get rid of this. And I'm gonna get some more real quick. Okay. So now I'm gonna show this refine guy feature. And let me get rid of that shovel. So this message at the bottom displays every player has a display message, and when you collide with it, it'll show that. So the refined guy is trying to be smart with me, telling me that my tools suck, and he tells me that I can refine them. So I'm gonna just insert 4 stone and a broken pickaxe. He fixed it up for me, and now it's a stone shovel. I must have done the naming wrong, but still, it's still the same entity, just wrong naming. I kind of had to copy the the shovel. It's embarrassing. But anyway, I have my stone pickaxe, and let's go to the next thing, iron. Or no, you know what, let's go to the stone. Let's show how much more efficient. So now every 2 hits I can get stone. A lot better than 5 hits. So now I'm ready to move up and get some iron, because I'm doing more damage. And how this works with the tools is a player has a function called main action. And when you call that function, it'll either, if the tool is set to null, which means you only have your hands, then you'll just apply an action. If you have a tool, then it'll call the current tool's action, and the pickaxe's action will apply a certain ID effect to its surroundings. And the world manager, or the entity manager, will apply an action in the rectangle. It's kind of complicated sounding, or it sounds complicated, but it's really just a line. The player calls an action, which calls the tool's action, which tells the world to do something in a certain area, and then all the entities in that area will apply, um, will do something to itself accordingly. So, player to tool to world to ents, or entities. Um, and it works, and it's really simple. So I just got some iron, and I'm gonna drop that stuff, and I'm gonna make myself an iron pickaxe. Now I'm also looking for a certain guy. He is around somewhere. It's another NPC. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Now there's certain NPCs that'll go up to certain areas and just do as they want, as if they're not here to help you, they're here to pretty much help themselves. So let's go up to this guy and see what he's doing. Please get out of my way, I must work. Now now the way he works is, he's a player, just like me. AI the True, but he's a special kind of player. He's what I call an NPC follower. He'll go to the nearest type of entity and he'll follow it. So he's following this rock, but it doesn't move, so he's in the same place. And he also has an attribute called apply action. So when he goes to that entity, he'll apply an action to it. And the miner I set his current tool to a pickaxe. So he's mining, and since he was kind of rude to me, screw him. Here, you can have some stone. And I'm gonna sell his stuff, and he's still gonna work. Let's see. You know what? I could actually use a iron shovel. There we go. Maybe now I can do that fossil quest. Now I'm looking for one more. There he is. So this is another NPC follower, which will follow flies or insects. Let's talk to him and see what he's doing. I'm catching some bugs, but they're too fast. Now, once again, this is an NPC follower, therefore it's a player. And every player has a speed. So I purposely made this guy slower than a casual person, so I walk faster than him so I can catch up to him. And this poor guy is trying to follow these flies, or fireflies. But unfortunately, he's just not too fast. I'm gonna pick up this fossil real quick, and let's see. There he is. Okay, now he only needs 9 more fossils. I don't even know if this world even has 9 fossils in it. Well, there's definitely 2. Just got another one. And my cat is currently trying to play with my mouse. Ah, stop. There you go. Good cat. Now, I'm going to show you, since I'm using Cam Studio instead of Fraps, one of my things that are required in a game is the ability to play again. So before, when you would exit out of the game, it would um, cancel out everything, you know, just shut off, and when you start it again, it's like, oh hey, you're a new guy. Now when you exit, it saves, and there's 2 new files, state save and world save. The state save saves the current game state, and the world save saves stuff like your player, all the entities in there, and all the entities, the tiles, the world. And the state holds data like um, it's kind of hard to explain what the state saves. It's pretty much, I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't want to give off too many future stuff that I plan on showing. But it's stuff to the game state. So I just started the game again, and I have all my stuff. I have my iron, I have my pickaxe, which is called a shovel because I'm an idiot, and I have my current shovel, and I just unequip that. I have my fossils, and you know, I can drop stuff. I can put it on the ground. I can pick it back up. I believe this guy was the guy that I talked to. Nope. It's that guy. Nope. There he is. So this is the guy that I gave the fossil to before I turned off. And as you can see, he still has the fossil. And I'm going to give him some more fossils because I plan on completing this quest eventually. So now you have saving. And the last thing that I haven't touched up on is this arrow. And I'm not sure if you guys could figure it out already. But I figured it might be hard for the player to just walk around and assume that there's quests. So I put a little arrow on top of your main player to go to um, the most recent quest that you can do. And if you follow that arrow, it'll go to the player with a quest. So let's see. And the way that that works is every quest has a position vector. So it just does some trigonometry to get the angle from my player to that area, from my player's position to the quest position, and that's how it works. That's pretty much all I have. Once again, if you like this, rate it, like it, favorite it, and the competition, which is April 27th, I believe. If you really like this game, it would help a lot if you voted for me. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace.